We've all seen this before. Start with a stage, add a stage manager, a sound man, a lighting director, some actors. Add a script and you've got a play, right? Well, only partially right. Add the right actors and you've also got a wedding.
I, Eric, take thee, Pamela, to be my wedded wife.
We wanted it to be like a play and festive and different because the cost was going to be a lot no matter how you got married, and so I wanted it to be an expression of ourselves, and we're both in the theater department, and so we wanted it to be a theatrical wedding.
Pamela Decker and Eric Nelson, two theater majors at the University of Wisconsin, had been to enough weddings to know they wanted theirs to be different.
We both felt the same way about weddings. You know, half the time there's such stilted occasions, and it's not. It should be a lot of fun, you know, and everybody comes in and it's like, it's sort of quasi joyful, but everybody has to be so quiet and everybody comes in and nobody says anything and everybody's real hush-hush when they walk into the theater, into the church, you know, and until it's over, nobody lets go. Well, here, we're letting go before it even gets started, you know.
It was Shakespeare who wrote, "All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players." Pamela and Eric took the bard's words and his stagecraft to heart.
Well, it was a choice between Shakespearean period or else like the 1920s, and the costume shop had more Shakespearean costumes, so we went with that.
With the setting in mind, bride and groom-to-be turned their attention to the details of producing their play, the wedding. Invitations, written in Shakespearean verse and hand-lettered in Old English style, were printed and mailed. A menu was written by the bride and prepared in the weeks prior to the wedding by her mother, a feast fit for a king. A program was printed.
The play is called The Wedding, and then when you open it up, it has the list of characters in order of appearance and then their names. So we called them lords and sirs and ladies.
And at least 30 costumes were selected for a cast of not completely enthusiastic characters.
My gown I designed and made, still making, and the rest of them are pulled from the costume shop. Along with picking the guests for the party or for the wedding, the costumes were the worst job. It's not quite done yet.
Like, it was difficult to get both of our fathers in the beginning to take it seriously, because, I mean, they're not accustomed to the garb they're going to be wearing.
My original reaction was, I think it's all right for you, but I don't want any part of it. But I changed my mind after that, and they asked us if we'd be in costume, and then it sounded kind of exciting.
But the difference between this play and any other is apparent.
Opening night, you have 6 weeks rehearsals beforehand. This is going to be a first.
It's going to be about
One-shot deal.
Preparations continue to the last possible minute. 2 hours till curtain time, and it's hard to say whether it's the play or the wedding that's causing butterflies in everyone's stomach. On stage, the stage manager makes his last-minute checks. Light and sound technicians go over equipment and rehearse their cues. Backstage, under the glare of dressing room lights, the makeup and costumes go on. The mother of the bride supervises final dinner preparations. The chorus of madrigal singers warms up, and the guests begin to arrive. And finally, the months of preparation are over and the wedding begins.
And forsaking all others, keep you only unto him, so long as you both shall live. Forsaking all others, keep you only unto her, so long as you both shall live. I will.
It was fun.
It was very much fun.
But we wanted to have it be fun, and I think it was fun. I think it was real good.
It went a lot better than I think that we had anticipated, about an hour and a half before it was going to go on. But
we had a lot of problems, yeah, but we did it. We have the stage show coming up, so we'll wait to see if that's going to be just as good. Really good, really good.
See, the nice thing about it was that it ended up as a religious ceremony, which was what I know my parents and a lot of the relatives were worried about, was that it was going to get kind of gaudy, and it was very nice.
I have one very important question for you. How long is
The stage show?
No,
the real show? Well, we're going to have like a
sold-out
10-year
audience for the next, about 60 years, so we figured we ought to run it about 75 or so. We pick up a few, we'll probably syndicate it here and there.
A lot of people probably won't recognize you out of costume. Why did you change your clothes?
It was getting a little warm after being in it for about an hour and a half, and well, it's kind of fun to be in it. It's easier to eat with a suit on.
What was your reaction when Eric originally told you that they were going to have a wedding?
My original reaction was, I think it's all right for you, but I don't want any part of it. But I changed my mind after that, and they asked us if we'd be in costume, and it sounded kind of exciting, and we're glad we did.
Mrs. Nelson, how did you enjoy it?
Wonderfully. I thought it was very exciting. Okay.
What was your reaction when they told you what this extravaganza was going to be?
I guess I would have to say a little bit of shock. We are very used to traditional weddings, but once they started talking about all of their plans, I guess you just got caught up in the excitement yourself.
What do you think of the outcome?
We were very happy, very happy. It took a lot to put it together, but I think Eric and Pamela deserve a lot of credit, and we all have enjoyed it.
Why did you take your costume off?
It was very uncomfortable.
What's your reaction to this whole extravaganza?
The people enjoyed themselves.
How about you?
When people are having a good time, I'm having a good time.
So, and I think he's changed his mind.
Yes, I did. I had the feeling that it was just another play, rather than the seriousness or the depth of marriage. It has changed, yes. Well, it was much more than what I thought it would be, yes.
I think it was remarkably well handled. I was glad to be in the audience for a change. And I like the idea of planting the stage with a crop, because I think generally that's what the space is about right for. Barnes wasn't here. I wouldn't let him be here. No, I'm going to review this in later life. In about 50 years, they're going to send the reviews in. I can't. It's not in yet. No. However, the reason I think it's going to be so good is because they finally finished their incompletes with each other. So now that it's complete, it's all in order. It's a good time.
I thought it was the most unique wedding I've ever been at.
I too enjoyed it very much. Very different. Knowing Pam, and that it fits in very well.
We've known them since they were children, Pam. We've known Pam since she was a baby, so this was quite a treat for us. We really enjoyed it.
Would you say this is typical for them?
Yes, it is typical. We've been through lots of interesting events, and this is just one more.
Are you looking forward to what's coming up later?
Yeah, I know there's going to be a few skits and some more dramatics. It's going to be fun. Good food.
It was very nice. Different. Our son used to go to birthday parties, and all the birthday parties were costume parties when they came, so it goes with the decorers.
Okay.
Yes. Fun things to watch. And
is this something that you would have expected
from Pam? Yes, I've known her for a long time, and I knew she'd go through with it. Nobody else could have done it but Pam.
Mrs. Decker, when Pamela and Eric said they were going to get married, did you anticipate the wedding would be something like this?
No, and because our other daughter, when she had gotten married, had a very simple ceremony, and I guess that's what we were thinking might happen this time. But it didn't really surprise me, because they're both in theater, and I thought she'd probably have something different, but not quite so elaborate.
Has it turned out to meet your expectations?
I think it was beautiful today. I think everyone said it was most unusual and short and beautiful. I thought it was very lovely.
How much time did you spend preparing all these foods?
Oh, well, I did it, 3 weekends, and then I had my culinary club students who helped for 3 days in a row, and I think they're quite tired. In fact, they're sick of looking at the pastries, etc. too.
What's the menu for the dinner?
The bride wrote it. It's stuffed breast of chicken with a special filling that has ground up ham and cheese and almonds, and then she has supreme sauce with that and a wild rice blend with mushrooms and onions. And I've forgotten, they have a beautiful fruit plate, different assorted fruits she wanted. Then she wanted assorted fruit breads, all different kinds. We have poppy seed bread, apricot bread, date nut, etc. And a nice green salad with all kinds of fresh greens, including sprouts. And then a vegetable medley. They have 7 different kinds of vegetables that were fresh.
And explain the sweet table.
Well, I guess I like this because we have done this for weddings before, and it's traditionally more of Italian type of a sweet table. But since she's a chocoholic, and our whole family likes sweets, we thought this would be appropriate. And you notice that most of the things we have chocolate either in them or on them.
Is the cake chocolate?
No, it's fresh strawberries and whipped cream inside with sponge cake. Most wedding cakes are pretty bad, so we thought we'd have something very light.
Happy anniversary, Eric and Pamela from Arizona.
Can't wait till you move here.
Cheers!
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Happy 40th anniversary, Eric and Pam. Woo!
Happy 40th anniversary, Aunt Pam and Uncle Eric.
Nicole and I were just talking about some of our fondest memories growing up, spending the weekend in the summer with you guys.
Going to the apartment that was real close to Wrigley Field, walking to Wrigley Field and catching a Cubs game, having pizza at night, movie night at your apartment. You were the fun aunt and uncle, and those are memories that we'll always cherish.
Yeah, one thing that I remember specifically was being able to eat Little Caesars pizza And that was back in the day when Little Caesar was like the shit.
Fancy.
So, yeah, it was fancy, so that was super cool.
Yes, and I remember you were the first ones to take us to McDonald's because Mom would not take us to McDonald's. And we had McDonald's in Chicago. So that was cool. So we love you and have many years to come, and I love you guys.
All right, happy anniversary.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi, Pamela and Eric. Congratulations on 40 years. I got my family with me. I got Drew and Megan and Ben. And we're in Wisconsin for a wedding, but we couldn't forget about you. All I can say is I love you guys so much. And every time I think about you, all I can do is laugh at all the fun times that we had together. I'm so glad you've had 40 wonderful years together. Here's to 40 more. Congrats.
Congratulations.
We love you.
Hey, Pamela and Eric, happy anniversary. 40 years, wow. And you know, it's the anniversary of when we met as well. And wow, could we tell stories over those 40 years. But secrets are safe with us.
Well, until we become old and senile, and then no one's going to believe what we say anyway, so I think there's no secrets.
Well, we're already old. And, you know, when you do get old, it's not just the being senile, but it's also filters are gone, so...
Yeah, that too. Well, maybe you better prepare your kid. Anyway.
Love you guys. We're looking forward to 40 more years with you.
Yeah,
and
possible.
Yeah, take care. Love ya. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Hello, Pamela and Eric, and congratulations on your 40th wedding anniversary. I had no idea when I met you 34 years ago at Devil's Lake that you guys were practically newlyweds. But I am eternally grateful that I got invited to be a Devil's Lake camper, and I think of both of you way more often than you could possibly imagine. Whenever I play bocce ball, whenever I have some red Twizzlers or some Starbursts, I think of you when I hear something by Eric Clapton or Stevie Ray Vaughan. And Eric, I think of you whenever I hear I Still Haven't Found What I'm Looking For by U2, or whenever I see someone who can tear it up on a dance floor. Anyway, you all have brought so much joy to my life, and I just wish for you that you have that much joy times 100 in your next 40 years. Whether it's camping season or snow angel season, you are still my favorite people to get naked with. So best wishes on your anniversary. I love you both.
Eric and Pamela, happy anniversary. You're wondering who this old codger is. This is Eric Steen. Yeah, it's been a while, way too long. Yo, I'm really happy for you guys. And boy, that daughter of yours, wow. Who'd have thunk that Pamela and Eric would have such beautiful children? Oh, wait a minute. Pamela and Eric. That's right. What was I thinking? Well, for your anniversary, celebrate. Go bowling. But Eric, don't get robbed. I remember that 7-10 split. You was robbed. Or, as Pamela would say, oh, Rob. Go out for Chinese. Order some mushu pork, and this is how I imagine people stay together with the same person for 40 years. After mushu pork, take a walk. Blow the stink off. Happy anniversary, you guys.
Hi, everybody. My name's Mark Zawaska. I'm one of Eric's old friends from Wisconsin. I would love to add my congratulations to Eric and Pamela for their 40 years of wedded bliss. I know it takes love, commitment, and patience to get to this impressive landmark. You know, I knew Eric before he was married. Through high school and college, we were best friends. Played basement ping pong, driveway wiffle ball, beer league softball, all kinds of basketball. And lots of 7-7s, disco moves, and of course, midnight gyros. The 70s was our decade. It kind of ended as I left the state for school and a job for the next 15 years. I was recalled to Madison for one encore in 1981. So in my stockings, leotard, mini dress, using a sword. I witnessed the first minutes of the Nelson-Decker marriage. After that, I moved back to Wisconsin in 1994 and settled in a small town called Oconomowoc. I picked a nice congregational church and met Nita and Gene Decker. The connection was made over many casual conversations and about wayward son-in-laws, and we realized that we had something in common. Anyway, I passed the Decker estate on Golden Lake Road every day on my way to and from work. I worked at the St. Mary's Hospital in Madison. My kids went to Pamela's old high school, and now I take my grandkids to the city beach in town, about 100 yards that way. Eric and Pamela, once again, congratulations. Enjoy your day and enjoy your wonderful family. Take it easy.
Hi Eric and Pamela, it's Bert Schlopper from high above Redfish Lake in Stanley, Idaho, wanting to wish you a happy 40th wedding anniversary. This is where Deb and I got married years ago, so I thought it'd be apropos to wish you a happy anniversary from here. You know, I used to be really good at math, and I'm trying to figure out how we can be 35 years old and you're celebrating your 40th wedding anniversary. If you ever figure that out, let me know. But otherwise, happy anniversary and many more years to come.
Pamela and Eric, happy 40th anniversary. John Stansel here, I'm wishing you all the best. Eric, I can't help but wonder how the hell you're still married after 40 years, and I think back on your wonderful dancing back in the day and how incredible you were. You must still be dancing your way into Pamela's heart. Have a wonderful celebration, and thank Taylor for inviting me. All the best, and again, happy 40th. Bye-bye.
Hi Pam, hi Eric. I wish you a happy 40th anniversary, and I pray that you have many, many more to come. And I'm in a strawberry patch in Germany.
Hi Eric, and hi Pam. This is a voice from your past. Actually, it's more than a voice, it's the whole body's here to talk to you, because 40 years ago when we last met at Vilas Hall, there was some bizarre celebration, after which I was asked if I would write a review of it, and I said no, I couldn't do that till all the ballots were in, and now I can tell you 40 years later all the ballots are in. So I put two piles together. Here's the rave reviews right here in this one, and there are 5,621 of them. Here's the slammer, here's the one that didn't work, and don't worry, because I've asked the chief of police at the University Police Department to take care of him, and he assures me he will. Now, so congratulations, and tell you that there are prizes. Here's the first prize. Here we have an honest-to-goodness Bucky Badger mug. Only one of them, it's a little dented and chipped, but that's okay, and with it comes 2 ecologically approved straws, which you can use, and secondly, a coupon for the Weyauwega Cheese Factory in Weyauwega, Wisconsin, which is prepared with this coupon to offer you 2 pounds of cheese curds. Yes, wait a minute, there's expiration date here. Oh dear, it's September 1997. So I guess that's not going to work, so sorry about that. We'll have to save them for somebody else some other time. What is there left to do except congratulations, right? And take this time to applaud you and all the perseverance and all of the courage and all of the jolly times that you've had, and to say from your old professor, good show.
Hey Pamela and Eric, guess who this is? I was trying to find pictures of your actual wedding ceremony on Vilas Hall stage. I couldn't find one of your wedding, it's in some box somewhere, but I did find this, A History of the American Film. There you guys are, cute as can be, in the back row, and our friend Nikki Dukas, and boy did we have fun during that production. At any rate, can't believe that it has been 40 years since we were romping around in our Shakespearean garb to witness your beautiful wedding. Anyway, you're a wonderful couple. I wish you all the best. I wish you many more years of wedded bliss, and I'm so happy to be a part of this wonderful celebration. Take care. Talk soon. Bye-bye.
Hey, Pamela and Eric, 40 years? How is that possible, you kids? I would love to celebrate in person at some point, but in the meantime, happy anniversary!
Happy 40th anniversary, Mom and Dad. I love you guys so much. Thank you for choosing this life and raising at least one amazing child. And this is our family, and we're so thankful that you guys are who you are, and happy 40th.
Happy anniversary, Eric and Pamela. I am also so grateful that you guys met and had two wonderful children, and that you welcomed me into your family.
What was that? Oh, Friday says, good job.
Hi, Mom and Dad. Happy 40th wedding anniversary. I have to start off by saying you guys are absolutely nuts. I stumbled across your Shakespearean wedding video a few months ago and thought you two are definitely the most extra people I've ever met. But it all makes sense, and I am so grateful because of your theatrical and dance and vibrant personality types. You gave me the upbringing and childhood that I am so grateful for. Dad, I know Mom's favorite memory, and it's one of mine too, is the day that you were passing the football back and forth to Andrew in the front yard while you had drawn a line with chalk and were teaching me how to do my first pirouettes. And Mom, all of the times and hours and days and weeks spent rhinestoning my dance costumes, and you helped me with the theatrical and the acting side to every dance number. And of course, Dad, you and I doing Guys and Dolls musical together when I was in high school. So thank you guys for all that you are, all that you do, and for being the best parents. I couldn't have chose better ones if I tried. So love you both, and have a wonderful anniversary and for all the years to come. Love you.